Welcome back to Consultants Corner. I'm Rebecca Brizi. This is my corner. I am a consultant. When business owners talk about company values, their starting point tends to be the actual list of values. Those values themselves tend to be an aspiration. One of the most common areas in which company values become harmful or start to fail is where the owner of the business or the leader, the person in charge, is not modeling the behavior expected of the rest of the team, or is not upholding those values in a factual, real way across the business. That happens when those values are aspirational before being real. Embedding some aspiration in your values is a good thing. You want your values to not just be something that your business exhibits every day, but also at the same time, something your business continuously strives to achieve, that you're always striving to live up to. So you do want them to be both real and an ambition. But what sounds good and what sounds valuable isn't always exactly the thing that we naturally do. And company values have to reflect reality. If they don't, it will become apparent, and that decays trust because you claim to uphold something that you're not actually upholding because it's not natural to you. I would like to suggest a different approach to creating your company values. Instead of starting with the value, start with you. You are the owner, you are the boss, you are the leader, the manager, whatever title you want to give to your presence. You are in charge of modeling the behavior that you want to see in everybody else. In order to be sure that you can do that, start with the behavior that is natural to you, the behavior that you will uphold no matter what. How do you do that in practical terms? Well, describe the work environment that you want to create. What specifically are the behaviors that you are going to bring into the workplace day after day that create that specific workplace environment that you want to be associated with your name? So don't start with the value or the idea, say transparency or communication. Start with that full prose description of the work environment and then identify how you create it. Not least because communication or transparency or collaboration is going to mean something different from one business to the next. So the word is a lot less important than the description, than the behavior that you expect in order to achieve that value, that word. Describe the work environment you want to create. Explain specifically the behaviors you bring into the workplace to create that environment. Now you have your values. Those behaviors are your values, and you know that they are true values, that you will uphold them because you've actually started with what is natural to you and what is important to you. So to create your company values, don't start from the values. Start with the behaviors and then work out from there to explain what it means to exhibit those behaviors, to explain why they are important, and then summarize those in your values. The point is that it is not enough to say, well, our corporate values are these three things. You have to actually explain what that means. When you are hiring somebody new, when you are training employees, when you are trying to get funding, when you are pitching new clients, when you are creating your branding and messaging, when you are building your website and deciding what to put on it. All of these and more are occasions in which to talk about your values and in which to always prove that the values are real, and you do that by being able to describe what they mean. To model the behavior, do not try to adapt yourself to your business. To model your behavior, create a business that is natural to you and that naturally exhibits the things that you value and the skills that you bring into that room. It's your business after all. It is your culture that you are creating. So your homework for today is to try this new approach to writing out your values. First, describe the work environment you want to create. Then explain how you will create that work environment. What are the habits and behaviors that you will bring into that work environment? And then based on that, create the conclusion as to what those values are. Do they match your current values if you already have them? If so, great, and if not, fine. This is an opportunity for self-analysis. Why do they not match? And which behaviors are you more likely to model naturally? Have fun with this, discover something about yourself, and I'll see you back here as always at the next video. Bye now.